Welcome back to Asa Kempson. Today we have another great opportunity for you to get to know what's going on in the auto industry. And today, guys, we have 4 news coming straight from Motor One. Today we got the 2022 Ford Explorer Timberline cut and fully exposing new spy shots. We have also the Volkswagen ID6 coming to a dealership near you. We also have the 2021 F-150 and Bronco Sport already getting higher in price, and the Volkswagen e-Golf going out of production. Guys, before that, I would like to remind you to subscribe to Asa Camps and follow me at Asa Camps on Facebook and Coach_Oscarillo on Instagram. And let me tell you something, guys. In the last 20-some days, I have gotten 70 new subscribers, and this is thank you to you guys who are giving me the support that I deserve and I need, because I'm working hard to get your attention and to get you the best videos possible, right? So, all that being said, let's start with the Volkswagen e-Golf, who is going out of production. This is a very sad news because, well, when a vehicle that is going out, a vehicle that is coming in is going to replace. The problem with this is that people are so familiar to the Golf platform, and the Golf is like a quintessential German vehicle that has been in sales forever. And now they're replacing this one for the ID3 electric vehicle in Dresden, Germany. So what are they doing is they're going to use the factory from the Volkswagen e-Golf, and they're going to repurpose it to develop the ID3 and also the ID4 global crossovers. And I've been saying, and you guys don't believe me, the SUVification of the market is taking over everything. And I mean everything. Hatchbacks, sedans, sports coupe are going out the window, and now the crossovers and SUVs are taking over. The e-Golf has been in the market for almost 7 years in the same current platform, and it sold 145,000 units in 7 years. What has happened is that now people are getting tired of this hatchback models, and they're favoring the CUVs, the crossover utility vehicles, and the ID3 is a very nice vehicle that they're gonna use to replace the Golf. And what I will say, man, like showing it right here, the ID3, it's a very nice looking vehicle. It's already in production. They're using it to, to repurpose everything in Volkswagen. You know that they have the Dieselgate scandal, and now they're gonna bring this electric vehicle that is very pretty. I saw it the other day at the dealership here in Italy, and I will say that right now they're saying that they're selling over 28,000 examples right now in Europe. I think that they're just betting on their money on the right purpose. Well, right now, switching the gears towards Ford and the Ford Explorer Timberline, this is the new design for the Ford Explorer. They're talking about the 2022 Ford Explorer. They're bringing now the FX4 variant designed for off-roading, and not much to say about the design. The Ford Explorer pretty much keep looking the same. People are going bananas on this model because the Ford Explorer is the bread and butter from Ford. The F-150 and the Explorers are the 2 vehicles that sells the most. At least this one is showing more off-road capabilities with the Bridgestone tires are like off-roading tires. This reminds me of the Ford Expedition that it used to be back in the days, like the big full-size SUV, and now the Explorer is taking over the whole entire market, and that from the mid-size SUV, 3-rows SUV, to the big full-size SUV. This one uses the FX4 example, and it's going to come with a bunch of new upgrades such as electronic differentials, standard issue 360 camera, and so much more. This one's going to count on the 3.0 liter engine, offering 365 horsepower, and now they're going to be always using this new engine and boosted it up for the ST model for over 400 horsepower for the 2022 model. And we can see it right here. People are raging about this vehicle. I can say that the Explorer is, well, is your daily SUV, that one that you can probably count on. Is always going to be there, turn on every time. Some people have complained about their electronics. I don't know. Ford has brought really good vehicles, and this one is the bread and butter, so they have to be pretty reliable. Switching gears one more time, we're going now to the Volkswagen Rooms electric SUV, which is going to be announced or about to be announced as basically the new ID6. And right now, Volkswagen has the ID3, the ID4, and this one is going to be the ID6. And the ID6 is going to count on a 3-row SUV. Right now, it's going to be sold in China for now, but they're bringing this vehicle also to the United States. And at the moment, China is taking over every single vehicle that has been built for the electric market. The ID6 is to be like a competitor directly to the Model X. Look at the design that this vehicle is bringing. The doors are sliding doors to the front and to the back to have that wide open space in the middle. Kind of like a minivan but it's an SUV or a CUV. You know that nobody likes to have or being called, oh, you have a wagon or a minivan? I don't know. But this one is pretty exciting news because I think that the design is pretty clever. The Volkswagen ID3 and the ID4 are pretty roomy on the inside, and this one takes the design to a different perspective. This one has the full glass roof, and again, more electronics from Volkswagen, which happens to be one of the most exciting electric systems and infotainment systems in the market. This one counts on, at least on the concept, with reclining back seats, which are going to be very useful for kids and other passengers. And looking at the design, very different, very clever, kind of like Model X-ish on the sides here, big rims and fenders. Remember, this is just the concept. This is not the final product. Seats and so on. The seats look very futuristic. I don't think that the seats are going to look just like this. But if you look at the seats on the ID3 and ID4, they're very futuristic. Materials, questionable. I think that they're very much like recycled materials. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with this ID6. And to close out the news today, I want to talk about the 2021 Ford F-150 and Ford Bronco already getting price increased. And this is a problem for Ford because right now we have not seen the Broncos out there yet, and they're already increasing the prices. So the Bronco Sport was introduced at $28,155 with the destination charges in the United States, and as of December 23rd, they increased their prices $160 extra. And what's going to happen with this is that the hype that has been created around these vehicles is going to be what is going to drive the prices up. Right now, the Ford Bronco Sports they're saying that this is the one to buy because it's the most economical and the one that is going to be built for the masses. People still raving and raging about the Ford Bronco full-size edition, and I think that that's the one to look for. The Ford Bronco Sports, yes, it is going to be the bread and butter in this category, but I don't believe that this is going to be as off-roader, as capable as the other one. This reminds me the Ford Escape from the early 2000s. It was boxy and kind of rubbish. Anyways, so the F-150 is going to have an increased price in the Max Trailer Tow package of $1,235 to $1,700. You think that this trim level increase worth $500 extra? I don't know. That's a lot of money to ask with not much add on to it. The packages are not adding anything new. For 2020 and 2021, we have seen exciting vehicles coming to the market, but right now we have not seen anything that is dramatic on the Ford Broncos, and I don't know if they can justify that amount of money. So today I'm gonna leave you with the question of the day. Would you buy an ID3 if it has the same driving dynamics as the Golf or e-Golf? I think that It's a good question because the Golf platform has been one of the best driving dynamics platforms in the market right now. And now they're replacing it with the whole new ID3 vehicle. I leave it right there right now. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification for the bells and the bells for the notifications. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good holidays.